Welcome, Pisces, to your January 2021 reading. Thank goodness we can finally turn our backs on that tumultuous year 2020. And I feel that this month and this year has got some wonderful energy, not only for you, but for everyone. We might not be able to say goodbye to that to the long-lasting effects of what's happened in 2020 just yet, but we're certainly on a brand new path, and I'm feeling the energy is quite good. Now, before I get into your reading, if this is the first time you've tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click the subscribe button and ask your question in the comments below. Or if you'd like to keep it out of the public forum, just email me and I'll be happy to answer you in private as well. But let's get into this month's reading for you. Now, guys, there is so much love and emotion for you in January this month. You have not only got the Six of Cups, but you've got the Queen and the King of Cups, as well as the Page of Cups. There's just so much love and emotion for you. This is definitely a major theme for you in January. Now, a lot of people around you as well. Lots of people around you in January. So this month, it starts out for you in a wonderful place. And this is a place of the Nine of Pentacles. And this is a place of abundance, success, luxury, self-nurturing. And you know what? This is a place that you've reached by having earned it through your really long hours of work, long hard work and energy. You've achieved this wondrous success and abundance for yourself. It hasn't been handed to you, and you've done such an amazing job here. And this card really talks about a well-earned rest and relaxation. You really do need this, Pisces. You know, you've just, it's almost like you've reached this point where some of you are even thinking about retirement. You've worked so hard and had so much abundance for yourself that you've created through your hard work and energy. And you might even be thinking, you know what, this is time that I can actually retire and just focus on myself. Now, obviously, if you're just starting out in your career or you're still studying, this might not resonate with you or might not apply to you. But for some, you're actually looking at that long-term kind of situation for yourself when the Nine of Pentacles comes up. Now, this is also a card that you might even be wanting to go into business for yourself. And if you are having those ideas, if that's where your mind is taking you, then really pursue that, because it's very, very going to be very lucrative for you. That Nine of Pentacles, it's just coins and money flowing everywhere. But another thing about the Nine of Pentacles is it's a time of quiet reflection. And it's almost like you've learned the difference at this stage in your life between pleasant solitude and being lonely. And you really, you enjoy the company of others, but you don't need other people to make you happy. And, you know, you actually just can enjoy going out in nature and just being on your own and reflecting on your life, that brings you a lot of joy as well. So I'm feeling that in January you need to be doing the things that bring you a lot of joy. Now, you don't need a lot of people around you, but as I mentioned, you've got so many people around you in January, and you're showing up there in your own reading. The Page of Cups is the Pisces card, but this can also represent other water signs, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Now, the Six of Cups here as well, another card of wonderful, loving energy, a card of memories, a card of nostalgia. You might be reflecting on the past a little bit in January. The Six of Cups is such a multi-layered card in terms of its meaning. And so this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you. But this is almost, the Six of Cups is almost, it talks about the influence that the past has over the present, over where you are now. And the Six of Cups talks about honoring your past. Look back at where you've been, express gratitude for the beautiful memories and for the challenging times as well, because going through those challenging times has made you what you are now. You wouldn't be the person you are now with that strength because without those challenging times. And it indicates also that this could be someone returning from the past. Now, it's directly above the Page of Coins, so this can be an earth sign. That is a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. It could be someone returning from the past that you might be entering into a relationship with. But as I mentioned, you've got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups as well. And the Emperor can also represent an Aries too. So there are a lot of people here that could be coming back into your life from the past, or one of these people specifically that could be coming back in to your life. Now, it could be someone that you either grew up with or someone that you knew from your early adult life. But because this sort of card, it's the Six of Cups, and it's kind of got that watery, emotional energy, this person from the past could have been someone that you had a romantic relationship with, or it could be someone who was once a friend, but who will be becoming more intimate now in the future in your life. And another thing that the Six of Cups asks you to do is to just review your past and review how you see the past as well, how you look at it and how you think about it. And it's really like, it's asking you to think, are you making the past out to be more dramatic than it actually was? Or are you playing down the past and making it kind of not as dramatic as it was, or making it thinking that it's lovely, but it wasn't actually that great? It just kind of asks you, it's that point in life where you need to really reflect on how the past is now shaping your future. Now, this can also indicate children in your life. It can talk about your kids, or it can also be an indicator of being pregnant for some of you. Or it could be just even a matter involving your kids. So if you have any kids that are earth signs or water signs, there could be some significant issues there, and asking you to look at that. But I'm feeling like it's happy energy. You're going to be surrounded by your kids or kids in general, and you're going to be having a lot of wonderful, loving, emotional things happening for you in January. And it can also talk about just exchanging gifts as well with some of these kids, or gifts for yourself. That can be another message of the Six of Cups. As I mentioned, it's a very multi-layered meaning for this particular card. But I definitely feel, in terms of the energy that's coming through for me, this is representing someone that is coming back from the past into your life in the present. Now, you've got the Seven of Pentacles there as well. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is another card of hope, but it also is a card of patience. And it talks about your efforts being rewarded. So it's almost like planting seeds in a garden, and it takes time for the fruit to grow, but they will grow exactly as you planned out them to grow, exactly as you imagined. It's going to grow. They're going to grow beautifully. And just looking over at your last card there, planting seeds, I mean, it's kind of is, it's linking in with that, but I'll go into that in a little bit more time. But this definitely is a card of being able to now look at what you've planted and see what's growing, and know that the hard work that you've put into whatever it is that you've put in, whether it's relationships, your work, your home life, things are going to be growing exactly the way you wanted them to. And it also talks about if you feel like things have come to a standstill in some part of your life, don't worry, it's only temporary, and your plans are going to begin to gain momentum again in January. And I guess a lot of us have been feeling that our plans have been put on hold because of 2020. But for you, the message is things are going to be starting to move again in January. Now, the Page of Cups, as I mentioned, that is a card that represents you quite often, but it talks about an exciting new person that could potentially be entering your life, and or exciting new relationships, romantic relationships. And it can be just wonderful when relationships move to that next level. So if you've just met someone, the Page of Cups can talk about things moving to the next level. It's a card of messages of love. You're going to be getting a lot of messages, and you could also be getting a lot of invitations to go out to social events or with people that perhaps want to take you out on a date. So it's just a lot of communication, a lot of emotional communication. And it also talks about a lot of psychic experiences and an increase in your natural psychic gifts if you have any. I think Pisces are very psychic. They are very intuitive. Because you guys are water signs, you have that intuition. You can really hone in on what people are thinking and feeling because you are so emotional. So that's another message there. But definitely some love and emotion coming in for you in January, Pisces. It's wonderful. And then you have the King of Cups. Wow. And the King of Cups asks you to open up your heart and show compassion to those around you. You're also asked to open your minds as well to new ideas and creative ways of thinking. And you're called upon to provide maybe your time or your money to charitable organizations as well. So put some energy into giving a lot of emotion as well, because whenever you give, you also receive that back. And when the King of Cups turns up in your reading, if that is a particular person, you can really trust and rely on this person. The King of Cups represents that sort of person that's got a really golden heart, and they operate in the highest degree of integrity. So if this is someone that's coming into your life that you might be having a relationship with or interested in having a relationship with, it's someone that you can actually really trust. And just because it's a king, that it's not gender specific, so it just represents that person that is just someone that's really committed. They're a committed romantic partner. They give their heart and their time in equal measure. They're just quite a lovely person, and they're very deeply spiritual as well. And they're willing to work hard for those who are having difficult times. They really put in. So there's someone that can actually help you out quite a lot. And they always have a kind word for everyone, but they do expect others to do the same. They expect you to have that same level of integrity and kindness around you as well, which I think most Pisces are like that. Well, most Pisces that I know are. So I just feel like this could be someone that's really good for you, Pisces, if they come into your life. Cups, this is normally a Cancer, but any water sign. And I always say it's not about the star signs, it's about that type of person, that character. So someone that may not specifically be a water sign, but is that kind, compassionate person, truthful, honest. This can be representing them. Now, the Page of Pentacles there. This is someone that is an earth sign, but pages are messengers, and they talk about work, and it's good news coming in for you. When you get this card, it really brings positive information about your finances or your career, and you might find yourself suddenly fascinated with something new, a new project, a new subject, and it could even be sparking you to go back to school or to learn something new that you might be interested in. It's a card of study, being studious, and it also is a card of it talks about a little bit of restlessness as well. And you might be eager to be doing something more meaningful or challenging in your life. So this could be that energy that's coming up for you in the Page of Pentacles. But again, as I said, this could be someone, this could be a person that it represents. And it could be that person that is coming back from the past for you as well, because it's just directly underneath the Six of Cups. Now you've got the Emperor. Now this is the card of Aries, but it is a card of organization and logic and structure and discipline and leadership. Now you can be taking on a lot of these qualities in January. And when the Emperor shows up, it talks about you needing to have a few rules and a little bit of organization about some life. So by implementing a little bit of structure around your plans, you're going to find it easier to bring your dreams to life in the way that you wanted. And this is anything, whatever your dreams are, by putting some plans in, by putting some structures in, this is going to help you really bring them to you, bring success to you. Now, the Emperor can talk about the constructs of society as well. So just your day-to-day life, like homes, infrastructure, roads, things like that. That's the kind of the energy of the Emperor. So it's just a card about leadership and integrity. And what the Emperor can also reflect is father figures and people in authority. Your boss, your boss could be very significant in terms of you being able to achieve more in your career in January as well. Now you've got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups there, another beautiful, deeply emotional card, asking you to care for others, but not only care for others, nurture yourselves just as much. You know, you have been working so hard, you've been putting in those long hours. Now it's time to really nurture yourself. And when you get the Queen of Cups, it talks about feelings running very deep for someone in your life. And if you're not in a relationship, or it's not even on the cards for you, and that's not even where your mind's at, it can talk about emotions running really deep when it comes to something that you are passionate about. But I'm feeling that it's likely to be something to do with a relationship, and this can be someone that is either just a platonic friend, or someone that you are in a relationship with. Could be another water sign, another Pisces, but it's a card of profound psychic experiences as well. So this is kind of a lot of psychic energy going on for you guys. A lot of intuition that you need to be listening to, because that is going to be the key for your success in January. You're asked to listen to that guidance and really take the messages that come through and follow them. Now, if this represents a person, it's someone that's extremely nurturing, loving, a kind person. They spend a great deal of time looking after their family and their friends. And she's the sort of person that can just, put her arm around you. And I say she, but again, no gender, not gender specific here. They can put their arm around you, and they can speak softly and compassionately, and they can almost just soothe your problems and make them not feel as big as they really are. They're just, this is a Scorpio. I would normally read this as a Scorpio. So, but, again, the message. It's not about the star signs. So if you know somebody in your life that's like that, this represents them. Now, the Queen is one of those people that is so busy nurturing other people that they can forget to care for themselves, which can sometimes make them feel a little bit tired and drained of energy. So it's important that maybe you can give them some support as well. You could be giving some support for this particular person in January. Now, your final card is planting seeds. And as I said, that links in very well with the Seven of Pentacles. But the planting seeds, the mantra for this one is seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Now, this card means that the fertile soil of your soul is ready to receive the seeds that will come to harvest in the years ahead. Get clear on what you desire for yourself and your future. Timing is vital, and now is your moment to plant spiritual seeds. The universe wants you to know every realized dream once started as an idea that took root. For your projects, ideas, and dreams to come to fruition, you need to first become clear on what your heart truly desires. Then ask yourself, is this really what I want? Believe that miracles can happen. Use this time to plant seeds for your future. Nurture those precious seeds so that they will grow as strong as the mighty oak. Take action in the desired direction of your dreams, but be willing to pull the weeds along the way. It won't be long before you are reaping the bounty of your labor. So just go for it, Pisces. If you've got any wonderful ideas that you want to follow and pursue, this is the time to do it. You are really going to be successful when it comes to anything like that. So have a wonderful January. I hope that resonated with you. If you're into crystal jewelry, check out my website at kazana.com.au. I've got some beautiful crystal pieces there that have been made and designed in Australia by an Australian designer, all one-off pieces only. So check those out. Have a wonderful January and a happy new year, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.